reminds me of myself when I was younger.
42. bölüm.
And that's not a
Devam
compliment.
ediyoruz.
My fear is that he serves his own ambition, and this is often done at the expense of others.
Ha bir dakika.
There's no one here. Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find her.
Hadi gidelim.
The islanders protect their Donegada. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
Don't forget, you are one of them after all.
Hello.
Renaigse,
Ha.
do you need help, Renaigse?
Evet.
Actually, yes. I'm looking for the village Donegad.
Oh. And what do you want from her?
Ulan told me that she could help me to find someone.
Ulan must have wanted to play a dirty trick on you. There's no love lost between Ulan and the Donegad. She says that he loves the people from your island too much. Anyway, I am not sure if...
I'm extremely grateful.
Sen bana yardım etmeyeceksin belli. Sağdan yapıştıracağız. Hangi yetenekleri nereye vereceğimi bilmediğim için şu anda şey yapmıyorum. Özellikle bu kısım. Bir de bu kısım. Bunu fullledik zaten. Öfke, saldırı hızına ve konumuza büyük silah. Öfke çığlığı. Yani bir tuşa basacağım, öfke yapacak. Yapacak sonra. Bomba var. Tuzaklara yürümeyi düşünmüyorum ya ama şuradan yürüsem. Çift elli darbeli silahlar. İki elle kullanılan ağır silahlar. Ha, çekiç gibi ama. Öfkeyi açacağım ya. Bakalım. Öfke bir şeyde var mı? Var. Niye silik? Altıyı 3'e versem, büyükleri kullansam, bunu 6'ya mı versem? Bakayım. Yani 6 yaptım seni. İksirlerden de daha büyük panzehir değil. Büyük sihirli iksir mi? Büyük can mıydı yoksa? Büyük sağlık iksiri. Bir saniye şöyle yaparsak buluruz. Şu neymiş? Bu neymiş? Tamam 4-6 bir bakarız ya. Şuna bir gidelim de.
protect me in this battle.
Yürü yürü yürü. Bir şey değil bunlar.
There's a woman over there, surrounded by animals.
Nerede lan?
Maybe enlightened protect.
Ha burada.
May the shadow engulf our enemies. How do you feel, madam?
Well,
Nasılsın,
thank
iyi
you
misin?
for stepping in. I don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me. Something must have frightened them.
We are glad we arrived at the right time. We would have been very upset if something had happened to you.
Excuse me, but are you Slan, the Denegad of Vignamri?
Yes, that's me. Were you looking for me?
Seni
we
arıyorduk.
were. If you would allow us, we'd like to accompany you and tell our story along the way.
Very well. I will walk by your side.
This is the story we have pieced together.
Aynen işte böyle.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother, or rather, the woman who raised me, gave me this necklace.
A Relwyn gave it to me to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound. It's good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Relwyn, who died far away from us all, and divorced Tierce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me to help her die. But I was unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer.
Hello.
And one day she died.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
No, you don't understand. I loved her. I loved her, and I didn't even have the strength to end her suffering. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
I never would have guessed.
Everyone loved Relwyn. She was marvelous. You cannot blame yourself, man of the light. What's more, you brought me her child. For that alone, she would forgive you if she were among us. All is well now. The child of Tia Fradi has returned home, and with him, the spirit of his mother. You are home, my Magam. Welcome.
Petrus, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me? Despite everything you know about me?
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative, and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins. And for that, I thank you.
My child. What you're saying touches me more than you can imagine. At least I've done something good, for once in my deceitful life. For you, and for her. I hope the enlightened will remember this when I stand before him.
Ne oldu lan? Sokun bakayım kılıçlarınızı yerine. Evimdesiniz lan. Hadi gidelim. Ben de bu kemikli gillerdenim, öyle mi? İyi. Buradan bir ışınlanma yok mu ya? Hemşehrilerim, köylülerim. Ne yapmışlar? Şimdi bana kaybolan yok. Bu ne? Ha, konsey lideriyle tanışacak. Hadi bakalım. Dorangen doğru. Doğru işte orası. Burayı geç. Ters taraftayız.
Dude. Hello, my name is
Hello, canım.
Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate Desardet. No. This building is
Ben
closed to
regenesi
Renaissance.
ondan değilim.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladne, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember. And the worst tears say.
Cesur bir maldı.
She was a courageous Mal. But you are not yet Mal in her stead. And you do not carry her seal.
Hayda.
I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
Konseyle
If I
görüşecek
cannot
ya.
enter, perhaps you could tell the elder of the council that I request an audience.
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. Times are difficult, and his time is precious.
Hocam
He
git bir
only
soru ya.
accepts to meet
İşimiz var
the
ya.
members of the council or their representatives.
How can I prove that I am the representative of one of them?
If you are a trusted friend of a council member,
He.
he will
Mühür.
give you his seal.
Kolyeyi göster.
And with
Mühürdür
the
kesin.
note, I will then be glad to allow you to enter. You would be the first Renaigse to obtain such an honor.
Ha. Bir şey olmadı.
I will return later.
If you have a seal, you will be...
Taştaş'ın yardımını isteyecekmişiz. Heh. Işınlanma sağımızda. Nerede lan? Ona bakıyorum. Gülümsüyorum. Hayırdır inşallah. Hey. Ha buradaymış. Nerededir acaba o şey? Neyse. Yardım isteyeceğiz bakalım. Valilik sarayındaymış ya. Şu şifacı vardı ya, o herhalde. Nasıl ya? Tuttururum diyorum.
Greetings, Katasak.
Bertirtumat. What can...
Hah, yardım
I'm
istiyorum.
looking to meet Enormil Frichtman. I went all the way to the village council.
But they did not let you speak to Glendown the
Aynen.
Elder.
Precisely.
Aynen
They said
kanka.
that only the friends of a member of the council might enter.
And my word was not enough. It seems that I must be a Mal to be heard.
Mal olmam lazım diyoruz.
Ned. One day you will be as great a chief as your mother. And you too will have a seal. This seal will allow you to give voice to the friends of your clan. Those
tamam.
here, friend of Wenxavier. But you must convince him and no doubt pass many trials. Many monsters.
Thank you,
We
Katasak.
do not wish to lose the one who placed his life in my hands. And you...
I hope that Glendan will allow you to meet this god, cousin. Leave as soon as you can. Godspeed.
Have no fear. I'll do whatever it takes.
Aynen. Konstantin hakkında soru sor. Sor. Nasıl,
How
iyi
is
mi?
my cousin doing?
He's filled with dread as death.
Ha, bu ölecek yani.
approaches. Forgive him his mood swings. He's such a young boy, and he had so much desire thanks to my treatment, he suffers less. But his disease is getting worse. It would take a
Hastalığı
power
kötüleşiyormuş,
far
acısı
superior
azalmış
to
olmasına
one to
rağmen.
break the grasp of this evil.
I must go.
What?
Kovala selam. Ha. Şimdi tekrar eve gideceğiz bizim. Bizim evden köye ışınlanacağız. Köyden de adama diyeceğiz, al mühür. Ama orada sınava tabi olacağız falan galiba. Öyle bir durum söz konusu olabilir. Bakacağız. Derengmen'ı do. Hacı dayı mühür getirdim.
The rule is still the same, you know.
Aynen kanka, sıkıntı yok. Bende. Al.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach of the village of Wenxavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great
Aynen.
ruler. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
Lan çekirdek yiyordum. Kolay gelsin. Duman etmişsiniz buraları ya. Arkadaş bu nedir ya?
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Disarday, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a currents of Katasach?
Ya Karan
Trust in
Katasağız
you
ya.
makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frictamen can help us find a cure.
Aynen.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
Aynen Katasağ
He
gönderdi
told me
bizi.
that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to
Allah
set
Allah.
foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins.
Sen kimi döveceğiz onu söyle.
There is a trial. The
Su
trial of
denemesiymiş.
water.
What must I do?
You must go to a
Mağaraya
cavern
gitmeli. Merkezin derinliklerinde
and
bulacağınız
tell what you
mührde
see on the seal.
ne
And
gördüğümüzü
this cavern
anlatacağız.
is guarded, I suppose.
That is true.
Oh, canavar
But
da
the
var.
simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit
Ha,
of
canavarı
growing
öldürmeden geçeceğiz yani. Tamam.
What can you tell me about the sanctuary?
Belki bir şey söyler ya.
It is the most sacred place of the island. The hidden face, and still seen by all of you. Enol Mil Frictimen. I protected these doors like my father before me and his father before him.
Am I
Dayı,
to
ben de
gather
bir
that
şey-
there's never been a high king in your family?
We are heads of the Council of Kings. And so it is prohibited for us to...
I see. And so you cannot speak to me about...
The heart of the island beats near here, the volcano.
En son mil fışıktım. He.
What can you tell me about your god?
That the word God is too small to hold him. He is Tia Fradi in all and everything. The wisdom of his people, the gentleness of his rivers, the strength of his volcano. You are looking for wisdom to heal the Renaigse, but you still see it with the eyes of a sort of Donegat. He is much more than that. He is the essence of all.
Ne? Yürüdüm be. Tamam. Hadi ben gittim. Kovelem selah.
You have spoken to Glendan as you wanted. What
Bir şey
more
istemiyorum
can I
ya.
do for you?
Suyun denemesi ha.
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The high kings and queens. It is a tremendous honor.
Yok ya.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your
Birçok
one
yolu varmış
way is through
geçmenin.
strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. Anything else?
Nothing else.
Yok
Thank
dayı
God.
sağ ol. Hadi görüşürüz. Burası o. Lan gitmem gereken yeri göstersene. He, gitmem gereken yer orası. Ha, çıkmadan mağaraya gireceğiz bir yere. Açılın bakalım gençler.
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
Siora nereden
My
bilsin?
mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
Niye etsin ki?
But it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are
Bak ben dediğim
confronted
şey,
with
savaşmadan
animals,
da
remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
girmeden kaydederim, olur biter. Siz gelmiyorsunuz değil mi? Ben tek başımayım. İyi de sınav benim sınavım. Kardeşim size ne oluyor?
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep.
Lan uyku iksiri var mı diye sorsana. Hocam uyku iksiri yok ya. Gözünü seveyim ya. Yok yok. Çık dayı. Bak uyku iksiri var görev şeyinde. Yine. Tekrar ışınlanacağım şimdi oraya. Olacak bitecek. Dört tane aldım. Tamam şimdi. Bir tur daha kaydedeyim.
If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep.
Dökeyim de ben aşağı indiğimde bunlar beni dökerse
You did it. They're sleeping. We should be able to pass without a fight.
ha. Orada biri daha var. Ha yok lan ağaç. Sağımdan gideceğiz diye gösteriyor. Burada bir yer yok. Ne oldu lan? Allah Allah, inişi göstermedi.
I need a bit of practice.
Hadi ya. Ha. Bir dakika ya. Şey diyorum ya. Atlama gerektiren bak. Hani yarasalara bulaşmadan geçsek. Yani. Deneme için mağaraya girin. Bak zamanı geldikçe açmak güzel oluyor skill'leri. Yetenekleri.
May the enlightened help us.
Oo. Ateş, su, toprak, tahta. Uy! Eyvah eyvah.
You were
İncele.
freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you. No.
Yes. Exactly like the lightning struck tree.
Hasikome.
I was
Son iki
something
taneyi ben
else for a brief
yazmadım.
moment.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides, keys for the sacred rituals.
I was in
Dördünü
the
biliyorum.
sky. I was floating.
Dördünü biliyordum.
Carried by the wind.
Dördünü biliyorum.
And it was a
Son iki taneyi
cold
bilmiyorum.
I was high up and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground.
Galiba beşincisi bebekti ya. Altıncısı da yağmurdu galiba.
Just like before, the vision dissipated.
İncele diyor. Şimdi abi bir rüzgar.
This drawing looks like an infant.
Tamam.
The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. On this stone, the sun is visible. This stone bears the image of a storm. Or perhaps the wind.
Ha, tamam. Şimdi oldu. Bir rüzgar. Yazım duruyor hala. 2 yıldırım.
This stone is blackened. Eaten away.
Yıldırım, yıldırım.
I think it's supposed to evoke... Here this looks like a snowflake. The snow or maybe ice.
Vallahi onu hiç bilmiyorum hacı. O yoktu bak. Aa. 2 yıldırım abi. Yıldırım yok. 3 ateş desek.
Evidently I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Ha sadece sönüyor, tamam. Bir dakika, bir rüzgar. 2 güneş ama yıldırım diyor burada. Burada yıldırım yok. Niye yıldırım yok oğlum burada?
This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water.
Yeniden yazacağız. 2 kar. Bir rüzgar, 2 kar. Ne alaka bilmiyorum. 3 ateş desek tekrar. Bu su. Ateşi güneş desek. Yo, direkt ateşin kendisi var. Hadi be. Rüzgar. Gar. Yağmur.
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
Rüzgar. Bu. Ölüm.
Evidently I
Hadi be.
shouldn't have lit this candle.
Rüzgar. Bu. Bebek.
Evidently I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Rüzgar. Bu. Ateş değildi. Güneş. Aha! 3 güneş. Güneş. Tamam. Sonra ateş mi olsun acaba? Yoksa su mu? Su! Ha! Su. 2 tane kaldı. Yok 3 tane kalmış lan. O zaman bebek diyorum. Bebek yanmıyor. Ne oldu lan? Bitti mi? Aa, gizemini çözmüşüz. Yani sen bana karışmayacaksın mı dayı yani? Yoksa bana başka bir yol mu açtınız? Vallahi bana burayı aç, burayı kullan diyebilir mi acaba?
I need a bit of practice.
Bakayım. Orası, şurası. Orası da geldiğimiz yer. Hiçbir faydası yok. İniş bakalım. Kolay gelsin. Kolay gelsin. Bir şey yapmasın değil mi? Ha? Doğuşmayız değil mi? Doğuşmayız bak. Allah belanı. Allah. Dayı. Suların denemesini tamamlayın. Bu ne demek lan? Suların denemesi. Hocam yakmışız işte, doğrularını yakmışız. Belli, başka bir hareket yok burada. Geri mi döneceğim? Ha, tamam. He?
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep.
Abi. Yani. Haksızlık ama yani. Aa, ehlileştirmek diyor. Bakayım. Açtım. Ha. Ulan geri yükleme yaptım. Geri döneyim gideyim diye. Buradan en son kayıtmış. Direkt ehlileştir yazısı çıktı. Ne güzel. Tamam dayı.
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about.
Hı.
It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Teofredi. And a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of Einon Milfrichtemann.
Glendan'la duruşma hakkında konuş. Aa. Ne olduğunu hiç anlamadım biliyor musunuz? Zerre bilgim yok şu an. Bir görü falan gösterecek dediler bana. Görü falan göstermedi.
Bertir to Mad on Ormanawi. I congratulate you for passing the trial. Enter.
Dayı bir şey görmedik ki ya.
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Teofredi.
Ha.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You sent the beasts into a deep sleep.
Evet.
That was very clever. Another before you did the same. In choosing the path of silence, you avoided confronting the
Evet,
Dosantas.
kaçındık. Yarasalar.
Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man.
Öyleyim.
You choose to trust the way of rules and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries generous
Hile diyor,
fruit.
ehlileştirdik ya.
The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion. The friendship of Katasach towards you no longer surprises me.
Aynen.
Am I authorized to encounter Einon Milfrichtemann now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not oppose that decision. Only a High
Olur.
King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary.
Ha, kral ya da kraliçe
I
açacak
warned you.
mabedin
Your
kapısını.
voyage is far from over.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well.
Nerede bulurum
Where
ben
can I
onları ya?
find
İkna ederim.
I do not know. And
Bilmiyorum
I believe
diyor.
that it may be another trial on your path to find the one you seek.
Hayda.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then, we have not heard from him.
Allah Allah.
He was worried about the Renaigse. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans here at the council. There was Dedra, Blatnid,
Ha.
Ulan, and Dunkas.
Ulanla
My
dumpas falan.
mother, alas, can tell us nothing more.
Yes, I heard about your loss, Siora. And divorced Tirse. Mourning is a difficult time to pass.
And divorced Tirce. Thank you, Glendan.
Dedra is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors.
Ha.
You will find her in the village of Vedlug.
Tamam.
I've already met her. She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village of
Biliyoruz
Vietnam,
biliyoruz.
near the coast. It is said that he welcomes
Hepsini
the
de mi
Renaigse.
yani şey yapıyor?
As for Dunkas, he leads the Vigigidor. He is the chief of the Earth Healers. His village is not very far from the Didekid and Nada.
Dayı hepsini mi istiyorsun?
Very well. I will go and see them.
Aynen.
Try to find this High King.
Kuawalamsek.
Kovalamsek ha. Ben de seni kovalamsek. Şimdi Konstantin'le kutsal alan hakkında konuş görevi. Siora ile konuşmam gerekiyor. Siora? Balığım?
Karantz, I need to talk to you.
Konuş tatlım. Konuş
I
balım.
have to ask you for another
İste
favor.
be.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mine shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renagse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Sen ne diyorsun kız? Anasını bile... Yani.
Of course. Let's go.
Misyonerleri sorgulayacağız. Sorgularız. O misyonerleri ben bir sorgularım var ya, öf. En derin sırlarını bile anlatmaya başlarlar. Öterler. Öttürürüm bülbül. Nasıl biliyor musun? Bilmedikleri sırları bile anlatırlar. Bak düşün, bilmedikleri. Kovalemsek. Biz geldik. Misyonerler ne yapıyorsunuz burada?
Hello, my child.
Çocuğum
What a
çocuğum.
pleasure to see
Doğru konuş
someone
lan.
come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias?
Yok canım, biz o yüzden gelmedik.
Not really,
Ha.
Father. My name is...
Temsilciyiz biz. Vallahi var bir şeyler ama. Anlaşma hakkında. Anlatın lan.
Supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation.
Sana ne kardeşim?
But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donega.
Ne biçim anlaşma lan bu?
Queen had understood that the
Her
light
şey
was the
sizin
only
istediğiniz
true
olmuş.
path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Valristal. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but
Vallahi ben de
lies.
inanmıyorum.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady.
Konuşma lan.
This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing
Sen hiç otoriteye oturdun mu?
And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid.
Yeah?
And you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
Neredeki uyumuş taşmış o? 500 metre ne diyorsun lan sen? Bura mı lan? Fastifrefre kampı. Buradan bir korum. Fastifrefre kampına. Aynen. Hop diye gelirim. Biz bunları ayarladık aslanım hep. Ne oldu lan? Gençler bir toplaşın, hele bir şey anlatacağım. Hele. Ne oldu lan? Ne oldu, vuramadın mı? Hareket çekecektim de çekemedim, neyse. Dağılın bakayım krolar. Parsen oyulmuş. İşte bu. Kırmışlar eşyol eşekler.
Here's the stone we were looking for.
Yani.
It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We
Evet,
will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stone speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadik's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
Yazan kimse onu bulalım diyor.
Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write and they take care of it.
Tamam, buluruz. Sözlerin bekçisi. Şimdi bana bir şey lazım. Bir kamp falan olaydı iyiydi ha. Sen iste ilkokul öğretmenini bile buluruz senin. Hop diye geldik bak. Nerede bizim yazar? Heh. Bence bu bölümü burada bitirelim sonra devam edelim. Kendinize iyi bakın. Allah'a emanet.